Today is day 5 of 30 things I've learned in over 30 years, and today's lesson is on do not let anyone despise your youth or say that you're too young. With all due respect, it's been my experience that in many Nigerian spaces, elders do not recognize the grace or giftings of people in their youth. I'm careful to say in my experience because I understand that my frame of reference may not be broad enough to make a general conclusion, but it's been my experience nonetheless. This culture is so deeply rooted that sometimes you see young people fighting other young people who had the courage to pursue their calling early, simply because it's a rarity to see a young person lead. Many times I hear people curse this generation, but the question we often fail to ask is, who raised them? Some elders say young people no longer honor their arrogant is an arrogant generation. But is it possible that these young people struggle to honor elders because these elders have no stake in their uplifting? It is painful to watch someone who you could have helped eventually become without your help. And sometimes when this happens, you lose your relevance in their journey. I am not in any way endorsing rebellion. I'm inviting elders to think again and stop fighting young people and start investing in them. Many of these young people will rise regardless, especially the courageous ones. The question is, will they rise with your blessing or will they rise in spite of your resistance? If King Saul had been wise, he would have nurtured David instead of fighting him, and David would have been his boy. Apostle Paul saw this and recognized the grace on Timothy and invested in him and launched him out early. That's why he told him, do not let anyone despise your youth. So if you're a young person and you're listening to me right now, do not be afraid to launch out. Apply yourself to what God has called you to do. They may call you inexperienced, but how are you going to get experience? It's by doing. If you're in a church community and environment where your gift is consistently belittled simply because you're young, prayerfully consider your position there. If you remain in a place that consistently suppresses you, you may one day become bitter and repeat the same cycle when you're older. I've always known that I had the grace for relationship and family life, but I waited too long to launch out. I wished I had yielded early enough and believed God sooner. But nonetheless, however late it feels, I finally stepped out and I'm doing it. Choose to be persecuted than to be ignored. I learned that lesson late, and I hope it's not too late for you.